Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to another Fallout 4 news update. That's right, baby, I'm bringing all the latest coverage on Fallout 4, and in this video I wanted to discuss the changes Bethesda is making over on the Fallout website and why it could mean that they are preparing for something. But with that said, if you do enjoy today's video, then make sure to drop a like. Let's try to reach 30 likes on this video, and by liking the video, it actually helps my video get out there to a larger audience. Also, if you guys want to stay up to date with the latest Fallout 4 news, updates, rumors, and more, then make sure to click that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, to start it off, a Reddit user who claims to be a web developer has managed to find changes made to the Fallout website, so I'm going to go ahead and read his Reddit post and give my personal opinion on the matter and what it could all mean. So let's go ahead and get this started. He said, "This is kind of interesting to me as a web developer. A while back I noticed the source of the Fallout site had, among other things, a fairly old version of Google Analytics installed. This is generally free software that lets you track various metrics for visits to your website. It has a lot of advanced features for those willing to put time into it, and some of those features only became available more recently. In many cases, an update of the code on a given website is required in order to take advantage of those newer features." Now here's where it gets more interesting. Somewhere in the last few weeks, and I'm sad to say, I check it kind of often, Bethesda updated their analytics code on the Fallout website. I'm attaching a couple screenshots. I took one of them on February 11th, 2015, and the other was taken on March 10th, 2015. And if we go ahead and take a look at the screenshots he supplied us with, it will illustrate the old code and the newer Google Tag Manager code found today. Now, for the sake of curiosity, he did indeed check the Skyrim website, as it's completely possible that they were just upgrading for the sake of everything being more current, which would have been my first guess personally, and is why the next bit of information is very important. He continued saying, "Oddly enough, the Skyrim website is still using the same older implementation of Google Analytics that the Fallout website was using very recently." He then supplied us with this screenshot here. Now here is the original ending to the user's post, as he has made some edits. "It could be very well meaningless, but in my experience with web development and particularly analytics, we tend to integrate this sort of thing into old content ahead of a new site launch. It lets us get some control data into our new analytics scheme, and it gives us the opportunity to work out any bugs in reporting or integration. The fact that Skyrim's website is still sporting the old code makes it seem like this isn't just them going through and upgrading everything, although they may have just not gotten to that one yet." An edit he made to this ending post is, "I've since discovered Skyrim's site is now using both the old code and the new codes simultaneously." However, he has added a few additions to the post, including this one from March 11th. All this definitively says is that they're making a few minor upgrades under the hood of the current site. The upgrades I'm pointing to aren't related to the front-end functionality at all, only tracking and other behind-the-scenes stuff. It could be as simple as them wanting to simplify management of the site in the future, or take advantage of newer tracking features. As I've looked at more of their IP sites, I'm finding GTM in a lot of places. In some cases they have both GTM and the old code, which is probably just an oversight. It would be very nice to know if these changes were made recently, but unfortunately I was only paying attention to the Fallout site. The Wolfenstein site is the only one I can currently find with only the old code present. He made yet another addition on March 11th saying, "Now I think someone is messing with me. The Skyrim site, JavaScript included in the reference yesterday, screenshot can be seen on screen right now, is no longer referenced on the Skyrim site. It's replaced by this screenshot right here. As you can see, the code has changed, which contains none of the old analytics code. This confirms for me that they changed something on the site within the last 24 hours. So maybe the GTM code really wasn't there before. We'll probably never know. Oh well. June isn't that far away." So what he's implying is that the Fallout website does seem to have indeed been the first website with the adjustments, but it isn't confirmed, as that's all in the past. Now what I find especially odd is that right after this Reddit post, Bethesda started making changes to all of their website's code. Sure, it could just be a planned update to keep all the sites more up to date, but the timing just seems very convenient, as the E3 conference is just around the corner in June. Something else I would like to mention is that Bethesda changed the banner art on the Fallout Bethsoft site. The change is very minor, but it could mean something, and if you check on the webpage right now, you can see that they changed it from the Fallout New Vegas banner art, which was promoting the Fallout New Vegas game, and it hadn't been changed for like 5 years, and they just changed it the other day to the Fallout image of all the citizens entering the vault. Now, the reason why I think this isn't just a meaningless change is that the banner hadn't been changed for about 5 years. Let's not forget to mention that if something is planned for the E3 conference, it would make perfect sense to support the Fallout product as a whole rather than just the sub-series game. Also, why would they change the banner now for no reason and just display a Bethesda Fallout banner rather than continuing to support the Fallout New Vegas game? I personally think that this small change isn't as small as some may see it as. Sure, it could just be Bethesda going back and making some minor updates to make everything more tidy and to support the series as a whole, but like I said, why would they do that now out of nowhere after about 5 years? My prediction still stands on the E3 conference, as everything seems like it's building up to be something very soon, and like I said, E3 is right around the corner. So what do you think of these website changes, and do they mean anything? Let me know down in that lovely comment section below, but with that said, I'm going to be uploading tons of Fallout 4 content over the next bit, so make sure to click that subscribe button to stay updated with all my latest videos, and to join into the good fight. Also, go ahead and drop a like on this video if you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. Let's try to reach 30 likes on this video, and if this video already has 30 likes, then make sure to drop a like anyways, as it shows you're supporting my videos and my channel, and it does help my videos get out there to a larger audience. With that said, guys, my name's Epoxy, and don't forget to stay sexy and stay gaming. I'm out. Peace.